Going to learn about the MCQs for the engineering test. Different types of MCQs we are using. Chapter number 1 from the first year book about complex number. All the MCQs are related with the complex numbers. Let's come we start. Question number 41. If z is equal to iota, then z plus 1 over z is equal to what? Option is 1, b minus 1, c 0, d minus iota. So look here, the answer is automatically we get 0. How? So z is given iota and z1 over z if we are finding, so 1 over iota and iota dot iota we get iota into iota square, so iota divided by minus 1 is equal to minus iota. We required z plus 1 over z, so 1 over z is equal to iota, z is equal to iota and minus iota, so both are cancelled, is equal to 0. The correct answer is if z plus 1 over z is equal to 0, then what is the value of z? So 1, b, here is iota and minus iota, the correct answer is D. Because we have already discussed the value of z is equal to iota and 1 over z is equal to 1 over iota dot iota, so result is iota square is equal to iota divided by minus 1 is equal to minus iota. If we add this result z plus 1 over z, so result is equal to iota minus iota, both are 0, so z plus 1 over z is given that, already given that, so then find the value of z will be equal to iota. What is the value of iota की power minus 3 plus iota की power minus 2 plus iota की power minus 1 plus iota की power 0 plus iota की power 1 plus iota square plus iota cube. What is the result? Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to 0, d is equal to iota. Directly the series are going to this one, so the result will be equal to 0. So we have already discussed minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and minus 1, and here we put 0 and 1. The series are going to same, so the situation according to the formula we have already discussed, so the answer will be C is equal to 0. If we are trying to solve this one, we can write iota cube plus iota minus 2 plus iota minus 1 plus iota की power 0 plus iota 1 plus iota square plus iota cube. So the series are going to say minus 3, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Automatically, you must be understand that this is the series we have already discussed in the previous video. So the result will be equal to 0. How? Look here, if we are trying to solve this one, iota cube we can write, and this is iota square plus 1 over iota, and iota की power 0 is equal to 1, and here iota square minus 1 and my iota square minus iota. So this will be cancelled, both are 0. So here we get iota square into iota minus 1 plus minus 1 and plus 1 over iota we get minus iota. So iota 1 minus iota minus 1 minus iota, and already we have discussed minus 1 divided by iota minus 1 minus iota. So the result will be equal to here minus 1 over iota, we get minus 1 over iota if minus iota minus 1 minus iota and minus 1 minus iota. So this will be plus iota minus 1 minus iota. So both are cancelled, minus 1. Correct answer is B. Correct answer is B according to the procedure. So we get the result minus 1. Question is 43. Question number 44. What is the value of minus and minus 1 whole to power 4n plus 3? N belongs to Z of integers. Answer is 1, B minus 1, C iota, B and minus iota. So we have already discussed in the previous video 4n plus 1 is an odd number and minus 1 iota we get already in iota form and minus 1. So the correct answer will be equal to C iota. How? Look here, if we simplify our solution of this one, if we find minus and minus 1 whole power 4n plus 3. So if we put n is equal to 1, so minus 1, we can write minus 1 and whole power 4n into 1 plus 3. We can write minus 1 iota square, we know that minus 1 and iota is equal to minus 1 under root. In the place of minus 1 under root, we put 4 plus 3. So minus iota whole power 7 is odd number, we divide minus 1 power 7 and iota power 7. So that will be minus 1 and iota square power 3, we can write iota. So the result is here minus 1 and minus 1 power 3 and iota, minus plus and plus iota. Plus iota, C correct answer is correct because 4n plus 1 3 is an odd number, a p odd number, so we get the result is here iota. 45 for any complex number then z dot z conjugate, what is the results? Z whole square, z dot z and C z conjugate whole square d, all of these. All of these is correct answer because if we know that, look here, if we find z is equal to x plus iota y, so z bar is equal to x minus iota y. Then if we are multiplied to each other, so x plus iota y into x minus iota y, so the result will be x square minus iota square y square. So result is x square plus y square. So this result we find, if we have found z bar is already this one. If we are finding z, first of all be absolute, so x square plus y square square root, taking square on both sides, so the result will be same. Of these we will get x square plus y square. Similarly, we find z is equal to absolute if we are finding x square plus y square under root taking square on both sides. So these results are same x square plus y square. So correct answer is R. The value of 1 plus iota divided by 1 minus iota whole power 8. What is the result? A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1, C is equal to minus 1, D is equal to iota. Correct answer is B, 1. Because the power of the 1 plus iota is an even number, we have already discussed. If e number, so the result will be equal to 1. If we are finding 1 plus iota, 1 minus iota whole power 8, so the result will be iota whole power 8 and 1 minus iota whole power 8. So the result will be 1 and divided by 1 is equal to 1. So the correct answer is 1. One of the factor of the polynomial, one of the factor of the polynomial of z of x is equal to z of x, polynomial of z, or we can write polynomial of z is equal to polynomial of z is equal to polynomial of x is equal to z cube plus 5z square plus 19z minus 25. What is the result? Z plus 1, z minus 1, C, z plus 2, and D, z minus 2. Look here, if we check the result here, z minus 1 will be factor. If look here, if we z minus 1 is a factor, directly we put z minus 1 is equal to 0, z is equal to 1. In the place of, if we put z is equal to 1 cube, so the result will be 0. 5 square plus 19 into 1 minus 25. So we will get here 1 plus 5 and 19 minus 25. So the result is 25 minus 25. So both are 0. So z minus 1 is a correct answer. Z minus 1 is a factor. We directly put minus when we put, so the result is not coming 0. If we put z is equal to minus 2 or plus 2, so the result is not coming 2, 0. So z minus 1 is the correct answer of the one of the factor of the given polynomial. Question number 48. If z is equal to minus z conjugate, then z is any real number, imaginary number, and C complex number, neither, and D neither real nor complex number. So the result will be z is equal to z bar. So then z is an any real number. And any real number, so real number is all the combination of the integers, natural numbers, positive integers. So then z is equal to both. Result will be equal to z. Z is any real number. Z if z is equal to a plus b iota, then z minus z bar is equal to what? A b b iota c z minus z bar. Z minus z bar. What is the result? So look here, that is already we have discussed the property. So the result will be 2bi. So how z is equal to a plus b iota. If we are taking conjugate a plus b iota, so the result will be a minus b iota. So z minus z bar. So the result will be equal to a plus b iota minus a minus b iota. So a plus b iota minus a plus b iota. So both are cancelled. So the result will be 2bi. So the correct answer is 2bi. 50 f z is equal to iota square minus iota, then the value of z bar is equal to what? Minus 1 and minus 1, b minus 1, 1, c minus 1 or 0, b minus 1 or 0 or minus 1. The correct answer is A. Look here, if we take here z is equal to iota square is equal to minus 1 minus iota, if we take conjugate, so the result will be minus 1 iota minus 1 plus iota. We can write minus 1 and 0, minus 1 and plus 1. Iota square is equal to minus 1 minus iota, so minus 1 iota is changed here, minus iota plus iota, so the result will be equal to minus 1 and plus 1. Minus 1 and plus 1. The correct answer is, sorry for B correct answer. Correct answer is B. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel. Step by step we are going. Please once again subscribe my channel.